Is scooped directly from the loop and here by popular demand. It's Gerald! Isn't he something? Now, I've never used this before, but let's give it a whirl. Gerald, how are you enjoying the under? Interesting. He doesn't care for the service.
No, Betty's gonna kill me. She's literally gonna murder me. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, where did you find those? Okay, let's just toss them in the plane. And I am so grateful to you because Betty, she was saying that if I don't find that lost luggage, she's gonna stab me in the face. And she was holding a knife up at me. And I mean, it was just a little butter knife, because, you know, that's what we have on planes. But still, I'm convinced that if we were not on a plane and she had access to some sort of more dangerous weapon, then that is what would have been in my face. Okay, now that that is all done, we can begin the boarding process for the next flight. Good morning, afternoon, evening. How can you ever tell what it is? The sky's always the same. Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, I wish you a good one. That's what counts, right? Okay, good morning, afternoon, and or evening, and welcome to flight number, oh, gosh, did I forget the flight number 2? Why they gotta have numbers, huh? Numbers are so hard to remember, you know? Like, why can't they have, you know, colors or shapes or... I don't know, like funny names. Like if it was like, I don't know, well, this is flight number Bernadette. I would remember that. You know, some personality. This is flight George. I'd remember that. But no, it's just same set of 10 personality-less digits combined in different configurations. Why is that supposed to be easy to remember, huh? Whatever. Okay. Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. Welcome to flight number something from... Oh no. Where is this place? I feel like at some point I was supposed to be in Florida, but this just... What kind of onion is that? Is that a regular onion or a special onion? Oh. Okay. I get the bit where you turn around and, yeah. And you gotta do a little do-si-do with each other, right? Yeah, okay. I'm starting to feel some type of way. Okay. Well then, let me take a bite out of one of those and see what happens. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. It's like my stomach is in my brain and my brain is in my stomach and it's all... You've played the play. You've acted your part perfectly. I couldn't have asked for a better performance. Bravo. Whoa. That's... Oh my god, my brain is like on fire. I feel like everything is coming back to me. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. How could I have forgotten all that stuff? It's just right here in my brain. So you know, some people, Betty always tells me, you don't have a brain, Judy, but I got a brain because I remember all of this stuff. Okay. Wow. Sorry for the lapse in memory there. Okay. Good morning, passengers, and welcome to Pan Am flight number 914. Today is July 2nd, 1955, and we are heading from right here in good old New York City, my hometown, to beautiful sunny Miami, Florida. Yes, this flight should... Oh my gosh, yes. Now I remember why this plane looks so weird. Not because it's broken or anything. That happens all the time. Once you work in aviation long enough, you will know that this is completely normal. But just the plane, you know, I was worried because it was a lot smaller than the ones I usually fly, and it didn't have logo on it yet. You know, wrong colors and everything, weird seating arrangements. But that is because This is a Douglas DC-4. It's a smaller plane, and we have been piloting, no pun intended, this new program where instead of just one huge flight a day from New York to Florida, we have smaller flights on smaller planes like every other hour, so people can choose a more convenient time. So we're seeing if that works, but that's why this teeny tiny plane is here. Yes, this only holds 57 passengers. And so given that there are 2 of you here, we're just waiting on 55 more. But, yeah. Now that you're here, let's get you checked in. Can I see your boarding passes, please? All right. Very good, very good. And excellent. You're all checked in. Now, yes, this flight is supposed to be just a quick couple of hours, just straight down south to Florida. But due to unforeseen circumstances, we will actually be in the air for approximately 30 years. So, get ready, buckle in. And speaking of buckle in, let's do the safety demonstration. You know the deal. You know, you've been on this flight so many times before. You know, buckle your seatbelt, clasp the metal pieces together, pull the strap until it sits low and tight across your lap. Keep it on at all times when the seatbelt sign is lit, and even when it's not lit, keep it on as much as possible. But I get it. We're going to be on board for 30 years. You're not going to want to be buckled in for 30 years. So just, like, you know, be wise about when you get up, though, because, as I've said, 30 years, I can't predict all the turbulence that's going to happen throughout 30 years. So just be careful. You know what to do. You're smart. And yeah, then the oxygen mask, if there's an event in cabin pressure, just take off your gold mask, put on the oxygen mask, and you might need to help your boarding pass put on their teeny tiny little mask. But put yours on first and breathe as normal. But I don't anticipate that happening. And in the event of a water landing, even though I know that we are not going to have one, because we are not getting off this plane anytime soon. But in the event of a water landing, you'll find the life vest underneath your seat, put it over your head, clap the claps, clasp the clips, clip the clasps? Whatever. Put the 2 plastic things so they are closed, and then pull the tab and then it will inflate. But we're not going to need that because we are not getting off this plane anytime soon. Okay. So that is the safety demonstration. And then, oh yes, next up is the light refreshments. Given that we will be on board for 30 years, there are going to be at least several rounds of me coming through with my little snack cart. But just for the first round, all right, did you order a glass of the Sauvignon Blanc? Very fancy. Okay. Oh, and then an old-fashioned for you. Excellent. Got good taste. Okay. Oh, and then did I ever tell you the story about these? I was on this trip to Japan, and well, I'm not allowed to. It was just a fun trip, not a work trip, because I'm still pretty new. I'm not allowed to fly international yet. Actually, I'm not the newest anymore. There's this new girl, Pam Ann. It's like her first day. So it takes a little bit of the pressure off of me, even though I think Betty already likes her better than me. But anyway, I was in Japan, and we'd been trying to figure out how to best serve fish on board, because, you know, when you cook fish, it stinks. And some people hate the smell of fish, but some people don't want to eat anything but fish, especially on a Friday, you know? And we've been figuring out how to serve fish without the smell. And I was in Japan, and I saw these babies. You don't even need to cook them. And they're all kind of contained in their own little thing so they don't make a mess. And so I suggested, hey, go to Japan, check this out. And so the leadership, you know? And they did. They implemented it. And we were the first ever airline to serve sushi. But nobody ever gave me credit for it, but that's okay, because I know. Yeah, you want to try one, too. Isn't that a great invention? I swear. Japanese people are just, they know what's up. But we will not be going to Japan today. So that does conclude our first round of food and beverage service. But don't worry, there will be more, because we, as I said, we are going to be on board for approximately 30 years. And yes, as I mentioned, I am not allowed to fly international yet, but that is what is going to happen with this flight today, because we anticipate landing on approximately March 9th, 1985 at Caracas, Venezuela, where the weather will be, well, we can't predict the weather that far out, but, you know, given what we know about the location, barring some sort of, you know, huge global climate event. Oh, welcome! Okay. Now we have passenger number 3, so we are only waiting for 54 more. I did the safety demonstration already, but let me just give you a little something to keep you a little bit safer. There you go. If any debris falls on your head, you're all protected. My name's Judy. We're just getting everybody checked in for flight 914 from New York to Florida, but we will be in the air for 30 years and then landing in Caracas, Venezuela. So yes, we will touch down at Caracas, Venezuela, where the weather will, barring some sort of, you know, large-scale climate event. Oh yeah, let me get you your snacks and drinks. Okay, oh, you got your own, okay, and then here's this must be left over from a flight to Hawaii. Very good. So, yes, barring some sort of large-scale climate event, the weather should be nice and tropical, as it always is there. But we will not get to experience this weather because we will not be exiting the plane. Instead, we will touch down on the runway and turn around, scream into the windows, you know, put on a big show for all the spectators watching us, and then take back off into, you know, oblivion, into the abyss. So now let's fix up this plane and begin the boarding process. So the plane doesn't fall on top of you. Okay. So, go right on through. After you. After you. Hello. And welcome to our final destination, Bikini Atoll, where we are enjoying an eternity lost from time and space. Thank you very much for choosing the world's most experienced airline, Pan Am, and for flying flight number 914. Once again, my name is Judy. It has been a pleasure taking care of you. And I hope that you enjoy your eternity in this beautiful tropical paradise. Now, I have to go forget some more things, but I may or may not be back, you know, depending on how the loops work. But yes, once again, thank you for flying Pan Am. It has been a pleasure taking care of you. Enjoy your eternity in oblivion.